Oh, back to our segment of have a beer with Billy. Sorry, losing my voice and being essential. I am sorry, my friends. It is getting me going crazy because we're busier than ever, and we have less time to get stuff done because we close early and we have to clean and sanitize even more now. And us being busier, I can't get shit done at other jobs. It took me most of the day to put together a grill. It could have took me half an hour, 45 minutes to do if I wasn't being bothered. But it took me several hours because I'm essential and nobody else is open right now. Well, so these big department stores funneling people my way. All right, cool, whatever. Make money. We're going to be sterilized because both my jobs are going to get through this pandemic as a small business. One charity I'd like you to check out is hashtag Pay It Forward. One Republic got me onto it. As you all know, I'm trying to build up my brand more and more and more and more as the days go on, and I'm still nobody, and it's like I'm throwing a show with my music. See how raspy my voice is, and I still want to re-record a song tonight. It's kind of bothering the fuck out of me. But you gotta do the best you can do and stay up on your grind and keep your chin up, buttercup. So, Milwaukee love, y'all. We all need to pay it forward. Help each other out right now. We're a city, and then I'm talking about the outskirts, and I'm just talking about the world in general. Yeah, you can see the top of the Himalayas now. There's no clouds. Holy shit, global warming went down. Weird. Ignorant and stupid people still go out. Don't care, don't give a fuck. Okay, you're going to be the first one off to die because this is basically depopulation, global depopulation, unwarranted without your knowledge. So there's, and they're not taking it as serious as it could because everybody's just going to fucking freak the fuck out. If they say, all right, folks, President says this is a serious matter. Have you seen my Facebook likes lately? I'm thinking about pardoning the Tiger King because I have been watching his Netflix series. Our leader of America, he got voted in, so this is where the rule needs to change because the stupidity is fucking giving me a headache every fucking day. Fuck Trump. I like the Republican Party, but I don't like the person representing it. And on that note, does he fucking own Charmin and cleaning companies where like everybody's making a big deal about toilet paper? Buying shit out and, wash your hands. You don't need that much hand sanitizer. Where do you go and there's a bathroom everywhere? Bros. Dudettes. This shit we should have learned in fucking elementary school. Where the fuck have you been at? I had a person tell me that God made the Trojan horse. Stupidity in the world. Then I had a customer of mine, come in, asks me to teach her how to set her voicemail. Sure, gladly, because I'm a pushover and I have nothing better to do, and that's about a part of customer service that you need to implement in your job. So, Furious Buddy was trying to figure it out. He was reading the instruction. He's like basically telling the lady, you need the headset. And he called me in because she thought she didn't need the headset. So I'm starting to read the instruction books. I'm like, I used to have this phone years ago when I used to have a house phone. And so I know she didn't buy this from me because the instruction manual was dusty and old. Like, to have that much dust and dirt on it, like, the store is young. It just opened up 2 years ago. Bullshit, you got that phone from me. I don't even know if anybody knows that we carry phones because they're on the top shelf. I just noticed them the other day. So, shit. Bernie Sanders dropped out of the race. Shit. I think we need somebody younger than 70 years old. Like, retirement age is 65. Get the fuck out of our fucking political offices and just fucking retire. You don't need the power unless you're trying to cover up something, or you're that motherfucking money greedy. That, oh, I make $80,000 a year, but I am corrupt and I'm worth $30 billion. Okay. Anyway. Any motherfucking way. I'm really tired. It's been a really long week. And I realized my boss is friends with somebody that used to come to my restaurant. He still goes to the restaurant, I'm sure. But I'm not cooking there anymore. But I can say that he was a fan of my cooking because he was a regular and a patron. Thank you. Very great guy, very local. I don't want to name drop because it's funner that way. But then he's friends with somebody I look up to with my music and comedy and stuff. And it's just, maybe I can do this one day. Maybe I can actually get my shit together enough where I'm not mad at the world and maybe do this. Like, I've overcame a lot, so why can't I overcome more? So this is when I say, like, if I can fucking do it, you can do it. I'm not better than anybody else. They might think I am, but it's because they haven't put the time and practice into an art or skill, or something they love, or a hobby. I have with this music and entertainment. All these other people before me have. All these other people that made it have. They put their blood, sweat, and tears in the art and craft or situation that they're trying to succeed at. Why are there corrupt politicians that are worth billions of dollars that don't give a fuck about the small people in society anymore? It's because they built their craft up of being corrupt and a fucking pile of shit that shouldn't be in the office representing us people. I told a priest. I work with a former priest. He's a great guy. Got his problems like I got my problems. Like you have your problems. And I was talking to him. And I think I got him kind of motivated because he's going through a divorce, and I'm just support dude. That's why I don't get married, because I would have had a divorce already, because that's how it is. Too young to actually be settled down. Like, I'm so close to achieving a dream and a goal. Like, all right, cool. I love my girlfriend to death. She's a great girl. Treats me well. Puts up with my flaws and my bullshit. But I ain't trying to get married anytime soon. And if I do, you gotta understand, this is all in it. I still have a case of White Claw that she made me buy on our first date. She drank 2 of them. I don't even like having White Claw in my room. It makes me like feel less masculine. Coming from a guy wearing pink. Like, I was talking to my cat this morning, and I was thinking about, do pussies only meow? Can we implement this into human personality characters? Do pussies that don't have confidence to actually... Granted, I've been a pussy before. I don't back down to a fight, even though I know I'm gonna get my ass whooped. But it might be David and Goliath situation. So, for the past year, this is why I've been trying to put more and more time in trying to create something in a name for myself, is because I'm sick of working 6-7 days a week. I'm sick of having to bust my ass to live the life I like to live. Granted, I'm a little bit of a slob, but I like to be able to go somewhere and be like, I got this. We're going here, going there, going there. But now with this coronavirus, it's a whole new change. Like a gentleman, you brought up a great fact to me, which I know this, and I've heard this multiple times, but it's so fresh in my head. Nothing's going to be the same. Like, he's just gonna be carried around, and kiss your amusement parks goodbye, kiss your uh concerts and basketball games goodbye. Like, we're gonna have to keep it to the bare minimums and not go out into crowds probably for years. And how are we gonna react to it? Granted, we still can, get together. You could throw a summer barbecue, but y'all gotta be 6 feet apart. Y'all gotta make sure shit doesn't get handled more than once or twice. And if not, just like I started spraying down my beer bottles with Lysol because it was getting me all paranoid, because that's what the news wants you to do. They want to scare you. They want you to be... All right. And he brought up another good point. Okay. 700 and some odd people died. But how many people are going to survive this? You should have been healthier and had a stronger immune system. That's the only way you're going to be able to get through this. Coming from a guy that only has allergies, and I have not been sick for many, well, maybe not that many of years, but enough years, probably since 4 years ago. It's just because I could be healthier, and I could implement more vitamins to help me get there, and more things I can do. I have a high metabolism. I eat plenty, and I'm still scrawny. It's hard for me to gain weight, because that's how much I do. That's how much is built up. But a fiery motherfucker, you fight in the ring, I will fucking whoop your ass. I've gotten so good with boxing, and I think the buddy that used to say I was the room got me into boxing. Not name dropping you, because you don't deserve that credit, you fucking asshole. You helped me a long time ago, but I no help you now, so no thank you. Don't come again. Anyway, he's still a good guy. I've little contacts, but we grow up. Your old friends from high school aren't going to be the same friends that you have now. People drift apart. It's just this. We all variables in life, and we all go like this. So fly away like a butterfly. Like, do you think half the people I used to hang out with 10 years ago think I'd be playing with flowers and a handyman right now? Well, granted, maybe the handyman thing, because I used to be a mechanic back then. Do you think I would actually want to change my personality? They probably thought I'd be in prison by now. And the big thing about the whole retail thing is people touch bags. People like to feel things. People lift it up. Corona bacteria stays for 3 days. Do you know the person who touched that? The person that touched that and that and that and that, so on and so forth, before you did? And who's going to after you? And you could be a carrier of the fucking disease, people. Are you that fucking ignorant? This is why my life is in danger. Because that's my job, is retail. Weird. I'm not going to be a salesman one day. I'm going to be a general manager one day if I don't make it in music. Or entertainment. Or some other fucking odd career that I decide to fucking try. Like, people, stay at home. Stay at home. I know it sucks. Start a hobby. Read a book. Holy shit, you're causing me stress. I'm getting so stressed out, I'm getting a fucking receding hairline because of this shit going on in life right now. And if I go fucking bald, this is all I got left, man. And I don't want to use Rogaine or get some hair implants. This is going to happen one day, though. Sooner than later, and I'm lucky it hasn't happened yet. How about his head in there? No, it's not Corona. It's called smoking a cigarette. Chain smoker. All right, funny story about me chain smoking. And my buddy totally fell into it. And I was like, yeah, I used to hang out with the chain smokers back in the day. And we were like, dude, this is why people don't believe me, because I bullshit as much as I tell real stories, because it's none of their fucking business if the stories I tell them are real or not. Because people like to use me. Like tonight I got asked for $20 and I said, I'm going to have to say no on that one. Mrs. drove around a fucking nice ass car all through high school. I never have. So anyway, learn how to save your money and spend it correctly and invest in yourself and your future. Holy shit. Credit is bad. Holy shit. That just means you owe. All these people buying nice shit because they have good credit. That's more debt, more debt, more debt, more debt, more debt. This stimulus shit's unemployment runs out after, I think, like 6 months. The stimulus check's not gonna last you forever. That's 1 month worth of rent for me. Yes, it's great me being essential right now. Maybe that's good why trade skills are good careers to get into instead of being lazy. So I just made all this money. Because you know what, you might have money right now, but if you're not making money, how are you going to continue making money? What I'm trying to do right now by building a YouTube thing. This might be the time where I might be able to make this happen for my life. And I keep telling my girls, like, you know, this is what I do. I'm slowly getting better at it, you know. Sorry it's in front of a computer, but what happens when I make something of it one day and be able to provide a better life for you and myself? If we last. We do. I hope we do, but the way my life goes, I don't expect too much from tomorrow. And, you know, like, we're never gonna live the same life. Sorry, I'm reading my web and notes, and if you would see how I write notes, actually, I'll show you. Crazy. I barely can read my own handwriting sometimes. And we're not gonna have, once we're out of this, it's a complete different norm. So it's just, change is something you have to get used to. Trust me, I'm used to it. Things change in my life all the time for good or better. And the only way it's gonna get better in our future is if we do something about it. We have to do something about it. Not one man can save the world. It needs to be a collective group of people. You remember the old photo of everybody holding each other's hands around the road? That's what we all need to do, is come together and change shit. There is a Philippines shoot to kill order. And we are the strongest country in the world and the safest. The best. You don't have to wear a mask. You don't have to wear a mask. I'm number one on Facebook and I just might be right about it. Might just right now. You over there. You kitty cat in the corner. You shut the hell up and stop meowing at me right now. You're annoying. You over there. Stop. Stop. Dog, stop barking at me. Because you're starting to make sense. Because you're getting annoying. Because you have to go all potty. And I own you. And I have to take care of you. I didn't vote for him. Did you? This is our defender. Our fearless fucking leader. Yeah, I understand America would go under mass panic if we put a shoot to kill order out. The government would be overthrown with violence. If the government's ever going to be overthrown, it has to be through love, care, and paying it forward and helping out the other unfortunate person that's never been able to get a better life. Or the people that have made it, helping by giving a hand to the people that could make it. Not everybody's got it. And this is not me saying, I'm going to give you a fucking dollar. Go get a goddamn job right now. You're not working? Don't ask me for fucking money. Like, I'm working my ass off, and I don't like half of you. All right, I like y'all, but who are you to ask me for money that I worked my ass off to earn when you're sitting on your fucking ass and you want a little extra money and you're hustling everybody else around like these stupid chicks on Facebook buying content? Hey, it's called bro. Learn some social engineering skills. Go on exercises. Go work out. Go work out. Like I fucking did and ate healthy. I used to be 240 pounds with hair down my back to my shoulders. People used to call me a girl and ma'am. The numbers are great, like the president would say. That's why I went abstinent. I've had more experiences than you had with the girl that you've been with since 18. I bet you and dude I work with always talk shit about I hate your fucking life. I would hate myself if I lived your life. And I'm like, bro, I wake up, I put my head on my pillow every night when I go to sleep, happy I'm not you, in a sexless marriage. Anyway, I want to tell you how I paid it forward yesterday. I didn't make a video because I was scrambling, I was having an anxiety attack, and I was getting it done because my goal yesterday was to do what I was doing right now, but I'm happy I put it off for a day, just, collect myself because my anxiety was really bad yesterday. It's better today. But I handed out 36 Easter lilies to people. Just, get them the way I think about it. Mental health right now, being locked up, being annoyed, being irritated, you're going to be able to overcome this and get used to being at home all the time with your fucking family. And if, you shouldn't have married her if you can't get along. I've hung out with people for fucking days on days on days. I've let people crash on my couch. I let a girlfriend basically live here and not go home, only have to be at her parents' house for 3 hours a day when I used to work at 2 a.m. because she needed to get ready and because she worked a few hours later. And like to my family and my friends and the people that support me, thank you for being a part of the Hula Gang. And I can't promote go on adventures because we can't really go anywhere. So stay healthy. Keep your chin up. Go exercise. Start a new hobby. Read a book. Do something to keep yourself sane right now. And like, trust me, I know about mental illness. I've been through shit. For once, I might be actually the person to be able to help out. And because, like, dude, I mentor people. People don't understand how much I do in a day. I work 10 jobs and get paid for 2. I got young kids that come question me and ask me questions, and they don't directly ask me the questions. They do it in a third way of talking just so that it's not directed towards me because they're scared of my response. So they talk to me about it in the situation. And yeah, like I might have to stop the hoot hula gang because it used to be about going on adventures and doing things. So there's some more time and thinking I need to put into this. You know, I'm not everybody's friend. I might be nice to people, but at the end of the day, I have family. I have a girl in my life. I have pets. And if I was actually successful at this, do you think I would work 2 jobs? Granted, I like staying busy, but would I be driving a hoopty? Maybe, I don't know. I always read a story about a millionaire that lived homeless for months just to see how people would react to him, and he wrote a book about it. Is that something? Do people remember what books are? Do we? Anyway. I'm going to end this one because we're already at 25 minutes and I have other shit I want to do with my night. And I've ignored a text from my girlfriend and I got about 15 minutes ago. But I'm here talking to myself. Anyway. Oh, my back hurts. Oh, I wish you could hear the internal crack when I do that. It's from the years of me cracking my back on the chairs at the restaurant from when I was a kid to when I stopped going there, working there. And the school desk too used to be able to do it too, and it felt great. No lie. But it's caused me to have a bad back, and I've been busting my ass. So I want everybody to stay safe. No, I'm not sick. Me and my sister, this coronavirus got in, and we were screaming at each other. It's fine. We both apologized after literally 3 minutes after it ended, and whatever. We both are exhausted and tired, so I can't even blame her, and hopefully she can't blame me. And so mental health is gonna affect so many other people right now. Like, you're cooped up with some, like, and this is gonna show that if you really found the one you're meant to be with, because if you can't stand being with them all the time and then they're your best friend, there's an ulterior option why you were with them. I would honestly, when I heard I could go on unemployment, it all switched around because I like to talk a lot, and I told them facts about what's going on because they didn't. And now I'm not on unemployment. Now I'm even working more than I was before. I'm more exhausted. I'm kind of making more money, but theoretically not. Because I'm working more at the job I make less at. I work more at the job I make less at, and less at the job I make more at. Another reason why. Hold on. I'm gonna prove it's not a wig. And this is why I'm just... Okay, whatever. I'll get through it and do it. And I'm gonna start working on my hobby and take it a little bit more serious. So this is Billy Ray. Thank you for having a beer with me. In a half an hour, I've literally only taken 3 sips out of it. So I must be a raging alcoholic. No, I'm bored and I sit on the computer and listen to music sometimes, and then I get tired. So, y'all, if you're watching this, thank you for your support. Thank you for listening to my rambles. And thank you for staying at home and being safe and watching this. Wash your hands and don't touch your face. And tomorrow is a new day. And we will keep moving on from all the bad in the past to the greatness we're going to have in our future. Because if I can change my life on a 180, and my goal is to change it on another 180 next year, so it's a whole 360 on my life. If I can do it, why can't you do it? Everybody knows I'm an asshole and a pile of shit. I haven't had any extras or rich parents put me through shit. I've worked since I was 9 years old. 16, I had 2 jobs. Then I got 3 jobs. Oh boy, my mom was pissed. And I did Boy Scouts and football. You think you're better than somebody? You've sat on the couch and you sat on your ass all these years? Being greedy or messing fucking, I don't know. Not everybody's a bad person, but there's enough bad people or ignorant people in the world where we're in a pandemic right now. Y'all, we got to take it serious. I'm changing every day, and I'm learning too every day, and I'm getting less ignorant because there's things I've been ignorant about. So I guess on my note, or what I want to say is, Wisconsin's fucking stupid for not pushing back their elections, but whatever. We need to release people in jails. They're not safe. and they have nonviolent crimes on petty ass charges. They don't need to be in there, but that's the system making money off of you. And considering federal prisons are private, federal prisons are privately owned. People, do we not understand this? So all those people in those jails are making a corporation get richer. Hello? I got something up there. This is the biggest investment I've ever made in my life, was by reading books and being a nurse and being antisocial and sitting in front of my computer and reading shit, learning shit. Oh my gosh. All right. Love y'all. Stay strong. Pay it forward. Give the credit to the nurses and doctors and the hospitals treating the peoples and the first responders and all the important people that protect and save our lives. To our therapists that we can't go see right now, so we watch people talking to themselves in a YouTube screen or whatever's your release. Like Nancy Pelosi said, if you have to masturbate to get that relief right now, go masturbate. Thank you, Jimmy Kimmel, for that one. I've been watching a lot of late night TV shows on YouTube lately, and they're donating to fundraisers, and I think it's great. And however you can pay it forward to help relieve some stress and anxiety in everybody's life while we're going through a pandemic. But please be smart about it. Please be safe. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. I'm going to finish this beer because I can't stop talking. Y'all behave and be good. Stay up like those chins. Because there's only one way to go in life, and that is up. Have a great Friday night. Thank you for listening.